in the serene town of Aburi, nestled in the lush hills of Ghana's eastern region. Preparations were underway for an annual event called Agokansie, meaning to honor the aged. It was a beloved tradition. Villagers came from near and far to celebrate their elders with music, food, storytelling, and respect. But this year would be remembered for something else entirely. Wise, calm, and always draped in regal kente, he was considered the soul of the village. Abba was famous for her charitable work and her flamboyant lifestyle. The festival committee blamed a clerical error. The treasurer vanished. Abba was furious but silent. Something was off and she knew it. But this time, she wasn't here to just give back. She came with a mission. And today, I have come not only to honor the elderly, but to expose one. But behind his gentle smiles was a man guarding a secret so explosive it would shake Aburi to its core. Let's rewind a bit. Chief Nana Kojo Agaman II, the 72-year-old custodian of Aburi's traditions, was a highly respected figure. She requested the microphone. The chief, looking nervous, allowed it. "You buried our love and our child." Everyone had seen him in the village, but no one knew much about him. He slowly walked to the front and said, "I am that child." Love letters to her. As the villagers prepared for the 25th annual Agokansie Festival, a wealthy philanthropist named Madame Agokansie returned to Ghana from the UK. "I did what I thought would preserve my chieftaincy. I betrayed love and blood. To uphold tradition, I have failed." Discovered his mother's letters, traced them to the chief's handwriting, and finally got a DNA test. The respect he had built for decades crumbled in moments. Kwame revealed that the missing GHS 200,000 had been transferred to a shell account, operated by one of the chief's close allies, the same treasurer who had now disappeared. The money was meant to be hush money for Abba to keep the past buried. Men shook their heads. Some demanded the chief step down. Others demanded he be forgiven in the spirit of reconciliation, confirming the chief as his biological father. She had donated GHS 200,000 towards this year's event money that was mysteriously lost. Just weeks before the festival, now here's where it gets juicy. On the day of the festival, just after the libation was poured and the drumming began, Abba strode onto the Durbar grounds, wearing all white and holding a brown manila folder. The drummers stopped. ABA, with grace, declined pressing charges and instead established a scholarship in the name of the forgotten children of tradition. The elders looked away. "My name is Agokansie," she said, gasps. She opened the folder and pulled out old love letters, handwritten by Chief Nana Kojo himself, decades ago. "I was 16, she said calmly, "when you, then 35, promised me marriage. Took me to Kumasi for schooling and left me pregnant." The entire crowd went silent. "Not only did you deny the child, Nana, but you forced my family into silence by threatening them with spiritual curses and banishment." A man in his mid-30s stood up at the back of the crowd. His name was Kwame. Now that was the twist no one expected. Kwame revealed that he had returned to Aburi a year ago under the guise of a volunteer teacher, secretly investigating his roots. Chief Nana Kojo, visibly shaking, stood up. "It's true," he confessed. You could hear a pin drop. The scandal didn't stop there. The crowd erupted. Women cried, but the damage was done. A week later, Chief Nana Kojo abdicated his stool voluntarily. As for Kwame, he was later nominated by the elders to become the next chief, a modern one, rooted in truth. So, what started as a celebration to honor the elderly ended with a reckoning that forced the entire community to question, what does honor really mean? Is it age or accountability? Sometimes, to truly honor our elders, we must be brave enough to confront the stories they've buried. And in Aburi, Ghana, the truth finally echoed louder than the drums.